this goes back to, you know, my critique of how people are often referring to mental tools, in that they're ignoring this developmental facet of epistemology and the necessity for the child to actually create the tool for themselves. In the ideal situation, the child or adult needs to create that mental tool for themselves, or construct that tool for themselves, in order to fully understand the circumstances of it. Otherwise, they'll only really understand that if they're given a schemata by someone, they'll only be able to use it if they already understand the premise for that schemata, i.e. their epistemological understanding already matches up with that schemata. Okay. In order to actually help further and enrich the epistemological understandings of the child, the nature of their knowledge, okay, they need to put themselves under certain kinds of demands and difficulties in order to integrate and coordinate ideas that they currently aren't coordinated for them. Okay, and they need, it's a form of exercise, you know, that they need to undergo. And this is one aspect that is often overlooked when people are referring to mental tools, okay, because they want to say, oh, keep things simple and neat, but by doing so, they've occluded this epistemological factor, okay. So you can give a schemata and say, you know, whether it's a recipe for baking a cake, or a set of steps, or even just a sheet of paper that's got a table on it that's going to help you organize your ideas. Those kind of schemata, if you could refer to them as a mental tool, they could certainly be helpful, but they're not going to necessarily address the developmental aspect of what's going on. And this is partly addressing one of your floating questions, okay?